Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. So here we have DOKKANFEST KALE. Kind of a goofy to say that, I feel like. Even though she was on the global first DOKKANFEST vote many years ago, hit KALE and Khalifa. KALE got a DOKKANFEST, so Khalifa should get one at some point later on too. Now, KALE, I think, is very strong. Just straight up, I think that this KALE right here is actually one of the best units in the game. And I think she's probably in that God Goku, Gamma, Kid Goku range for sure. But she does need Universe 6 allies, and Universe 6 is really not so great. She does have a transformation. KALE is just, I think, going to be pretty ridiculous. When transformed, KALE is like very like ridiculous. And she's pretty good in base in her Berserk form as well. So all right, let's see what we got here for this opening rotation. So I guess we'll go ahead and put Kabe in slot 1. Let's just get Kabe in slot 1 right here. And then we can put KALE like that. Okay. So look at KALE's links. So KALE, right, in terms of her link set, she has that's what, Saiyan lineage, Berserker, Battlefield Diva, Prepare for Battle, Universe 6, Tournament of Power, and Fierce Battle. And then KALE also gets, what is it? I believe an extra 160% attack and defense, and a 70% chance to super with another Universe 6 category ally in the rotation. So she does need that. Now, if we take a look at this, she's at 300k defense right here. It was, check her defense, 318. She gets 60% attack and defense when super attacking. Yeah, KALE is crazy. She doesn't have a super attack effect, but she gets 20% damage reduction every time she supers. And she could quad super on this turn. So, okay, let's see what KALE does. Very good opening turn for KALE. She should look fairly good here. We have KALE and Khalifa on rotation as well. Hopefully KALE and Khalifa would easy A. The problem for KALE is just that her team is weak. Universe 6 has no characters I would consider good. Tech Khalifa, I guess, is super good against specific fights. And then, of course, you also have Tech Kefla, who could be okay. 8.7? Wow, yeah. Dude, this KALE is nuts. And then, okay. There's this. This was a high chance that she could do this right here. Sure. And then she could still get another one. Okay. So she now has 60% damage reduction on top of like the triple 10 millions she just put up. And she could still do one more, by the way. Wow. Okay. Yeah, KALE looks, wow. That is a very like Videl feeling. Okay, oh, we're off to a bad start here. Ow. Okay, so we also have Super Saiyan 2 KALE. This, of course, is her transformation. Now, you know, on the private server, we could, you know, do a little shenanigans here. So you could transform into Super Saiyan 2 KALE here. If you have a Khalifa on your team starting from turn 4, or if you do 6 super attacks in battle, right? So I guess we can just put KALE in this first slot, and let's see what she does right here. This Super Saiyan 2 KALE. Let's go ahead and give her a little bit of the business. Now, Super Saiyan 2 KALE right here, she does have guaranteed guard. And she does get a bunch of extra stats as well that she has for the first several turns. So 7.5 right there. For her first 6 turns, she gets 100% defense. She has 200% attack and even start a turn, 120% attack on super. She has 2 additionals with a medium chance of being a super. She does also get an extra 60% attack and offensive buff for 3 turns when she gets hit, so we'll have to see that. All right, so let's put KALE in slot 1 right here. Actually, no, that's perfect. That's perfect right there. Yeah, we'll put Int Kabe in slot 1, and we'll float off the Int Kale. So is this all 7 links? No, this is going to be 6 out of 7 right here. Only Berserker's not up. Yeah, Berserker, that shitty link. All right, we'll just go ahead and get this rotation right here. We should see, again, a decent level of stats from Kale on this turn. Seems like, as long as we're on a Universe 6 team, Kale is going to be looking really good. But, like, we literally saw it turn 1 where LR, Kale, and Khalifa basically got one-shotted, right? Like, it's just, we're going to encounter a lot of shenanigans, yeah, when running Universe 6. Okay, cool. All right, so far, this has been a fantastic showcase. I feel like we've shown, like, so the video started, Kale dominates, right? Boom, boom, boom. Kale and Khalifa die, Int Kabe dies. Like, it's just like, this is the thing right now, is that Kale is super ridiculous, but, like, the rest of the team is just really in kind of like a bizarre spot. It's like, we need LR, Kale, and Khalifa to EZA. Universe 6 itself just needs buffs, right? And it's like, Kale needs Universe 6. Her other leader skill is Transformation Boost. I'm not the biggest fan of her leader skill, but it's just like, her team is not good enough, right? Like, it's like, you directly compare what God Goku has as a pure Saiyan and hybrid Saiyan leader, 200% leader skill, as many busted Goku characters, and, you know, 8th anniversary LRs and stuff like that. And then we just drop down and we have, like, you know, Kale and Super 17, who just, you know, there's basically 3 Dokkan Fest released in the last, I don't know, 3.5 weeks. And 2 of them have very shitty leader skills. It's only God Goku who got a ridiculous leader skill. So that is certainly something that I think is a bit weird. Alright, so remember, we are able to transform with Kale. She is an active skill transformation, and it's something that we could do starting from turn 4. So we'll go ahead and do this. We'll have this Kale transform for us right here. This should be pretty good. So let's go ahead and, I guess, turn up the audio and listen to Kale's transformation. Now, one of the big things to remember about Kale is, in base, she super attacks, and every super attack is giving her 20% damage reduction, right? Which can be pretty effective. But in her transform state, she's just guarding. Let's just toss her in slot 1. We'll put Int Kabe slot 2. We got Kale in slot 1 right here. What is her defense? We're at 398. We're basically at 400k. Remember, when she gets hit, she's going to get a stats buff too. So let's go ahead and do this right here. We have everything active except for Battlefield Diva and Prepare for Battle. Berserker becomes Super Saiyan, by the way, when she transforms, which is pretty good. So, all right, let's see what our girl Kale can give us right here. All right, so that gives us the extra stats. Kale's attack stat in this rotation is 11.6. Yeah, dude, Kale is busted. I seriously am getting, like, Videl vibes from this Kale. It's just, how is this Universe 6 team gonna look in 3 weeks? There is a Yellow Coin Part 2 LR to this celebration, right? If we get, like, some sort of powerful Universe 6 LR, and maybe LR, Kale, and Khalifa get their EZA and stuff like that, this Kale, I mean, just getting it out there, this Kale might be the best. She might be better than God Goku, man. Like, it's not like some BS. This Kale actually might be better than God Goku. All right, now this is going to be a ridiculous rotation. So there's Kale at 652k defense. That's, again, she gets the 60% attack and defense for 3 turns after she gets hit. When that happens, she's guarding with 650k defense, right? Like, we understand how ridiculous she is, right? And, oh, nice. Yeah, beautiful right there. Yeah, get some dodges in. I love that. So she's also getting 30% attack and defense from her super attack effect. So she also has a 30% chance to crit from her super attack effect as well. Kale is insane. This is actually like beyond busted is what this character is. I don't know what to say. This Kale is absolutely ridiculous. If Universe 6 gets actual buffs, saying she's better than God Goku is not a stretch in any way. We'll put Kale in slot 1. I am just very, very impressed, honestly, by what we've seen from Kale. What's our defense right here? This is, again, with the 3-turn defensive buff. She has 630k. Like, dude, this is crazy. Yeah. I'm telling y'all, if we get Universe 6 options next to Kale, she's, like, the best TUR. Like, I mean, people... Here we go again. People are going to be mad. But, yeah, Kale just, you know, kind of guarding... And having 600k defense kind of is good. It's one of them things that's very strong, you know? Like, I think that's pretty powerful. Nice double digits coming in right here. Yep. Oh, wow. Yeah. So there we go. I'm pretty content with what I'm seeing from Kale. It's very difficult to properly rate her right now. Because we don't know what the Universe 6 team looks like. And she needs Universe 6 category allies to be this good. If Kale gets help, I think she's probably the best TUR, actually. Better than God Goku. But if she doesn't get help, it becomes very difficult to rate her. Because it's like she herself is like God Goku level, but the rest of the team around her is crumbling and sucks. So, I would say it's very difficult to rate Kale at the moment. But, I mean, you guys can see the power she has. All it takes is a little bit of help, right? Like, if we could run nearly a full Peppy Gal setup for Universe 6, Tech Khalifa, she could get over 100% chance to dodge without even having to fight a Pure Saiyan and Universe Travel Saga enemy. So, I do think that all we need, LR Kale and Khalifa gets their EZA, and then maybe, like, one other unit, and then we are cooking beyond belief. Yeah, Kale is so stupid. So, let me know what you guys think. I mean, I feel like some of these numbers we've seen from Kale kind of explain itself. Let's just get this last rotation. Yeah, let's just do it exactly like this. So Kale's defense dropped a little bit. That's because for the first, 6 turns, she gets that extra defense. So I think we did drop, or was that her? No, is that a 3-turn buff? But she does get defense just for the first couple of turns, right? All right, so let's see what Kale does right here. And then I think we're going to finish up, but wow. Wow. Yeah, okay, so her defense is actually like 700k plus right here. And then she could do... So she's guarding with 700k defense, and then she could do quad 12 millions right here. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah, children, this is what power creep looks like. This is power creep, kids. Alright. Sure. Yep, bye, Nova. Bye. Yeah, wow. Kale. Okay, dude. Sure.